Hi, it's Carolyn Elephant of MyShingle.com and welcome to day 6 of your law practice. Now I know that most of you are busy working on your firms right now and you probably don't have a lot of time for television. But perhaps some of you are familiar with the show that's taking Netflix by storm these days, which is based on Marie Kondo's book, The Magical Art of Tidying and Decluttering. Now, I read the book and I wasn't a fan. Essentially, it talks about how the importance of essentially purging your house of almost everything except for a couple of items that matter. It was a little too extreme for me. I kind of like my clutter. But when it comes to legal documents, Marie Kondo's philosophy of decluttering is incredible. And so I thought lawyers should start to think about how they can declutter their documents. And one of the best places to start is with your representation agreement. Now, in this series, we're going to talk a lot in subsequent episodes. We're going to talk a lot about retainer agreements, the types of clauses you should have in there, and what you can do to make them more convenient for your clients. But today, we're just going to talk about the general concept of decluttering. So many times these agreements have terms and phrases in them that just are duplicative, that clients can't understand. I found one in this agreement. Neither the firm nor the participating attorney has made representations, promises, warranties, guarantees, or predictions to you, express or implied, regarding any results that will or will not occur as a result of legal services, and nothing in this agreement shall be construed as representation, promise, warranty, guarantee, or prediction. A retainer agreement is not the place to use your thesaurus and print out every word and every synonym that you can find. That's a perfect example of a clause in this agreement that you can declutter. Now, why is it so important to declutter a retainer agreement? Well, think about it. Most of your clients are going to be reading your retainer agreement on an iPad or even a mobile phone screen. This is only 4 pages. Do you think they want to scroll through this on a mobile phone? The other thing is in terms of clutter, one of the things that the Kondo book also talks about is just sort of the importance of design and focusing on the placement of different items in your house. And look at this agreement. It's so poorly written. It's just paragraphs flowing together. Think about the design of your representation agreement, because if you set it up in a certain way, that can help declutter. On the Marie Kondo show, she shows people how to fold things up, but her point is that if you've got things folded correctly, that can also reduce clutter. And the same holds true if you design an agreement correctly to read properly with different clauses in different places, that can also make it look less cluttered. So, as some of you are starting to put together your first retainer agreement, take a look at some of the samples that you have. You may have found one from the internet. You may have gotten one from a friend who says, oh, I've added clauses into my agreement every year and now it's 20 pages. And they say this in a manner that is very boastful, as if that's a good thing when it's really a negative thing. So sit down, take a look at those agreements, and then apply the Marie Kondo principles and declutter them, reduce them to their essence. We'll talk again about retainer agreements in separate episodes, but that's your assignment for today, is to just get started on that, and also to keep in mind with your other legal documents how you can declutter them, how you can skim them down to their essence. This is Carolyn Elephant of MyShingle.com. I'll see you tomorrow on day 7 of your practice.